children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon.
Yo, VI, play the beat.
Hey there, kids. I want to do Jupiter going direct in Cancer. I really am loving this energy. It's given some good vibes, and I feel like we need some good vibes. So let's get a little restoration going. Let's bring in a little bit of healing from those healing waters. Cleanse, clear, wash away your sins, what have you. All of that jazz, all that good stuff. I was pretty excited about it. Here we go. Do I tirade or do I let the cards talk? Let's let the cards talk. Oh. Alright. We have Death and the Elemental of Wands. No, not Death. Judgment. Sorry. This is not Death. This is, though. Whatever's going on in here has been a struggle. Give us a moment. Oh, the dryness. The exchange of warm and cold air. We had a nice warm up. It was like 60 degrees yesterday. Amazing. Loved it. So great. It's been cold and wet all the days. So one nice sunny day was quite lovely. But all the cold and wet, it's really got some stuff going on. Okay. So, where my first tirade was going to go is here, is now. The repression of oppression. We're going to get ourselves canceled before we even get anywhere in life. But the song that I was singing this morning when I woke up was Jimmy Crack Corn. That's right. We were singing Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. Why don't I care? Because why get upset about oppression that happened 200 years ago when people are being oppressed right now? By getting upset about somebody singing a song that has been canceled for being, inappropriate. Why is it inappropriate? Because it refers to a time where people were enslaved, because it was written by a person who was enslaved. So now we're going to repress this enslaved person's creation, their art. For what? For why? Because it was a bad time? Kids, look around. You're a slave. I don't care what you look like. I'm a slave. We're all enslaved. We are all oppressed. Why repress? What's the point in repressing? All of that pressure, it leads to this elemental of wands, this burst of fire, this crash of a wave on the land. And it's washing it all away. It's washing away the titles and entitlement. When you wash away the past, the future, and you leave yourself with only the present, you have to acknowledge, recognize that we're all oppressed. We're all depressed, and we're all repressed. What's that pressure going to do for you? This deep sea ocean can apply a lot of pressure. What will it do for you? Will your body adapt? Will you adjust? Will you grow and change to your circumstances, become hardened? Or will you learn to float? Will you learn to rise up, to swim to the surface, to release yourself from the pressure of society, to fit in. Every pup is on the team. Every last pup. Don't you forget it. Give us a break. Yeah, that's right, kids. Every pup is on the team. All of us. Every one of us with our unique skills, abilities, talents, wisdom, shapes, sizes, and colors. We're all on the same team here. We are all trying to get to the surface. But if we're climbing on top of each other, trying to reach the top, we're only going to repress and suppress the rest of us. And they are us. We are the school of fish. We're an institution in ourselves, but we don't act like it sometimes. So, we bring in our better judgment. We release attachment to these earthly definitions and the way that we were told to think, behave, and start questioning. Why? But why do I eat this? But why do I listen to this? Why do I follow this? What's in it for me? Oh, well, it's good for you. Well, why is it good for you? Oh, really big scientific words that you can't pronounce or understand. You're too stupid. Don't worry about it. It's good for you, though, because I'm using big words. No, it's not. The best things for you are things you can pronounce, things you can find growing out of the ground. The best things for you, as Janet Jackson would say, are free. The best things in life are free. All right, Janet, bring it in. So I was singing Trapped along with it. The Game, in particular, such a good song. Is that Name Your Price? I would give anything. I want to start over again. So, are you the only one? Or are you starting to realize that we're all the one? That we're all important? That's right, even that jerk over there serves a purpose. And just because you're on a team doesn't mean you have to like each other all the time. Doesn't mean you have to agree on everything. As long as you agree on the thing that's got you all moving in the right direction. The Hierophant and the Six of Swords. There's a card beneath the Six of Swords, and we have a little stack here as well. But it's just too funny. Too funny. Sorry. Especially the imagery of this Hierophant, giving you that Fahrenheit 451, burning the books, burning the knowledge, burning all of the things that got you here in the first place. Most people have forgotten more than they've ever learned. But your blood never forgets. Your bloodline. It's in your genetics. It's in your code. If you quiet down, your body will tell you who you really are, no matter how many books they burn. Dritus. The Dritus. But yes, the Hierophant, representing that system. Again, ablaze. Ablaze with the fire, this elemental of wands. And just to bring it in and bring it home just a little bit harder. The Six of Swords. What's beneath? It's four of swords. Which one? This choice? Do you choose? What do you choose? Do you lay down, close your eyes, and pretend that it's not happening? Or do you take action? Actively participate in the destruction, reconstruction, the dryness. It's getting to me. My goodness. But we carry on. Nothing can stop us. Not some little cold. It's just our body adjusting to the weather and the temperament and the climate. We do it every year. And it's a good thing that your body gets sick. It's a good thing that you have an immune system. Your body was designed to survive. Your mind was designed to contemplate and create. So what are you thinking about? What are you making? Are you making choices that will release yourself from oppression? Breaking free can be a culture shock, a shell shock. It can be all too much, too overwhelming for a system that has been built up on a series of patterns that it has been taught for your entire life, your entire existence. However, where did it go? Just floated away. Another drink. Still dry, still dry. We're gonna make it, kids. We're gonna make it. No, I want to start over again. I'm still singing that song. I want to start over again. I want to be a part of this system. Ah, yes. The sudden break. Those sudden breaks can sometimes be stressful and overwhelming. And if it feels that way, understand that it's okay to gradually remove yourself and from your dependencies. From your dependency on substance, on medicine, on food, going to the grocery store, picking up whatever, what have you, that has stuff that you don't even recognize or acknowledge or understand what they're doing to it because you don't see it. You don't know these people. They don't know you. And nobody cares about nobody that they don't know. It's the way of the world, isn't it? But that's the very system that we need to address, redirect, understand. But just because you don't know them doesn't mean you're not responsible for them as fellow man. That doesn't mean that you have to get in there and make them do things a certain way. That means that you have to give them a level of understanding because we are all brainwashed to different levels and degrees, depending on what it is we have been served our whole lives. So having compassion and understanding or misunderstanding is where that starts. I don't know if I can get you their faces, the faces of these characters. Tell me, do we focus? But they're very calm. They're not screaming, they're not angry. They're past the point of anger. And they're to the point of realizing, well, there's nothing else left. I think it's time to go. I think it's time to move. If you're not coming with, that's fine. I know where I need to go. I know what I need to do. And taking and changing small practices, retraining yourself, retraining your mind, retraining your body to give yourself what is actually healthy, as opposed to giving yourself what other people are telling you is healthy. Stay away from fake sugar. The new trend is zero sugar, which has been a trend forever. We've addressed this already, but we'll say it time and time again. Stay away from fake sugar. Sugar is not your enemy. That's not the thing that's causing problems for you. It's all the other stuff. If you had real, raw, natural sugar, a little bit of that is fine. Can't be your whole diet. Don't eat 5 pounds of sugar in a day. That's crazy. But you wouldn't want to. You would get sick because it's real. And your body knows it, recognizes it, and can say, hey, we don't want this anymore. Stop. But that fake sugar, not your body doesn't recognize it. You're consciously trying to trick yourself into thinking that you're eating sugar. And it doesn't understand because what it's processing is not sugar. Therefore, you crave more. That's why it makes you eat 3 times as much as you should. Because it's just filler. There's nothing in it of substance. There's nothing for your body to break down that does you any good. So you continue to crave till you get what you need. So dry. So dry. I apologize for all the coughness. All right, let's see what's in our stack. Hello, Emperor. Welcome back. The Emperor, the Initiate of Swords, the High Priestess, the Four of Chalices, and the Empress. It's all covered. From Emperor to Empress, it's covered. It's like a journey, like a road. The unification. Create the institution that truly serves. I dropped this from the Four of Swords, Six of Swords structure. Leaving the old establishments and creating your own new establishments, your own new systems of health, wellness, kindness to the people around you, care, appropriate care. It might feel a little wobbly, a little shaky. With the Initiate of Swords, we're definitely gaining some balance, some structure, learning how to wield this sword. There will still be mistakes, but what you have learned along the way is what will carry you through. You got the High Priestess here, the intuition, the, I don't know, I know, like, I want to say highest self, but is the High Priestess your intuition, your highest self, or is it your lowest self? Is it the self that, yeah, she's the queen of the underworld, of your underworld, because she sees in the dark. That is her realm. The rules of fate do so dictate. It's not what is to come, it's what should be, based off of statistics, analytics, and mathematics. Everything follows a set structure of rules. So whatever structure of rules you follow will dictate your future. Changing your system, changing your rules, your functionality, taking that step, moving in that direction, giving action to the thought, to the deed. That is what dictates and determines what should be. There's always room for chaos. But doing basic calculations, you can always determine where you will probably end up based off of your past experiences, based off of your current circumstances. It's not what will be, but it's what should be, given all of these elements. When you put them into place, this is where they will fall. I like that. As I said, when you put them into place, and then I look down at this Four of Cups, which usually is like sad, loss, disappointment, boo-hoos, and things like that. But what I see right now is her placing her cups, prioritizing the containers that hold what she truly cares about. It's not about loss, it's not about sadness, it's about quiet reflection and determination. What do I care about? Where should I pour? See the bottle, note the bottle by the picnic basket. Where should I pour this? Who should I give this cup to? Who's coming to my picnic? And utilizing this roadmap that your higher masculine self has written for you, following your greater, darker intuition, and utilizing them both to give yourself new structure is what leads you to the Empress. And when you get the Empress and the Emperor together, that is a holy union. That is a sanctified marriage between your masculine and feminine self. That is true balance, true fairness between the man and the woman that live within you. That's understanding, that's cooperation, that's pulling your shit together. Fight the good fight, wage the good war. Use your strategy, use your cunning. And remember that we don't have to take an entire war all at once. It's won in battles. It's won in small fights. Every little bit of ground that you can gain towards your own self-sufficiency and trusting in your own guidance will bring you closer to that balanced and harmonized self, marrying your emperor and your empress, bringing them together to rule and give good, healthy empire, healthy belief systems, healthy structures. Care for what cares for you, and you will be cared for in return. It's the softest and sweetest of all the balance and all the times. I really like it. I don't think we're going to go further. Maybe we'll pull one oracle just to close this out. Queen of the Moon? Queen of the Moon. Sounds good. Let's go. Sorry. Wolf Moon. Hunger. Misfits. The blood quenched the hunger. You wanted to be it. There was a lot in Misfits that I think went unrecognized. I myself just love truth. Let's be true. Let's be real, kids. You wanted to be it, and the blood quenched your hunger. Who are you now, not taking 4 oracles? My. That sounds great. Scattering them all to the winds. I like it. The blood quenched the hunger. There's another one on the floor, don't worry. And resistance. With hunger and resistance. Bring in resistance muse as well. Add that to the queue. Add that to the playlist. What were we saying? You're hungry. Plant food. No, it's not going to feed you right now, but it will feed your future. if you pour into it, if you care for it, if you give it time, give it your patience, give it your love, give it your care, and you can satiate your own hunger by building it and growing it. And love is our resistance. That act, that practice of honoring your hunger and feeding it appropriately through your own means, that's your resistance. That's how you overcome the overlords who rule over your life. Slowly, surely, with patience, love, gratitude, and good guidelines given to you by your own highest self and your darkest. When you bring them together to serve your highest purpose, your best life, that's where you grow. That's where you reach satiation. The hunger is fed, and you can be at peace. Take a deep breath. Bring it in. Let it out. If you're doing all you know you can do to redirect, to restructure, to reprogram, just keep going. We're all on the road together. We are a school of fish. You're not alone, even when you're on your own. Thanks, kids. We'll see you next time.